Now Hebron is actually in the Westbank, and so the situation down there isn't quite as stable as where we have been. And so we'll just have to see what it's like when we get down there. Just pull right over here.
There are two people that are just indispensable to us traveling over here. One of them is our driver, Fauzi, who's just spectacular. And the second is Gus, our guide. And they jumped out and spoke to some of the kids in the yard in the front of the house, and they said, yeah, you can come use our side yard. And so we went around trying to get our perspective, and while he's doing that, the wife of the family sent Fauzi out with a platter to serve us hot tea. They just brought us hot tea from inside the house. It smells delicious.
It does.
Thank you, Fauzi.
You're welcome.
The hospitality here is amazing.
So kind. People are so kind everywhere. Boy, it's good.
Sweet?
Yeah. I'm not really a big fan of hot tea, but this is really good. On the way here, we talked to our guide and our driver. Both of them advised us against going into Hebron, and that's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, we can see the city of Hebron from this standpoint. You can see it up there on the hill. It's over 200,000 people. It's one of the largest cities in the West Bank.
The transition to a centralized government really accelerates here. I mean, he moves into Hebron and probably moves about 1,000 people into the city. They didn't all fit. Some of them had to move into the surrounding areas.
It's interesting too, when David asked God, where do you want me to go? God specifically says, go up to Hebron. And I don't know if you noticed it, as we drove here, we're really up in the hills. Hebron is over 3,000 feet in elevation. And so it's one of the highest cities along the Central Mountain Range.
From the excavations that they've done, they found evidence of possible Israelite occupation during Iron Age. They seem to have found a lot of foot traffic that would have gone through the main square there, indicating that there had been an increased presence of people. Collared rim jars that are associated with that period of time. They've found the possible remains of David's residence, but it's underneath a building and they haven't been able to dig that up. So there's some significant things at Hebron. As far as the development of the United Kingdom goes, Saul, the first king, made his hometown, Gibeah of Benjamin, his capital. David chose to make his first capital, Hebron, in Judah. But not all of the tribes acknowledged him initially as king. And so it makes sense. You see him choose a more neutral central location in Jerusalem, and it's right on the border of Benjamin and Judah. You see him thinking through, this is more than just my tribe. I'm a ruler over all the tribes. Something that you hear people say a lot as you travel around Israel is everything is political. There are a lot of conflicting ideas about how things should go, what belongs to whom. But the reality was, we rode up this hillside, there was this Palestinian family, and they welcomed us right onto their property. So what we thought was just going to be a quick stop ended up being this very hospitable visit by some folks who did not know us until we pulled up in their driveway. So on a day-to-day basis, there are just so many people from different ethnicities and religious backgrounds that do get along, and they do make it work, and they just try to be very respectful of each other and their differences.
I'm Craig.
And I'm Stu, and we're the founders of Appian Media.
We really hope that you've enjoyed the content that you've just seen. This was only made available through the generous donations of so many of you.
We believe that the world should have biblically accurate, visually engaging content about the Bible, and it should be free for everyone.
we would encourage you to visit the membership page of appianmedia.org and consider becoming a reoccurring member. Everything that you donate to Appian Media is tax deductible.
However you decide to donate, we really appreciate your support.